Network Entertainment.
Hey guys, welcome back to Small Talk, small conversations with huge impact. My name is Alec Cuenca and I am your host, and I'm just super excited to see you guys here again. Welcome back to me as I am now again here on Spotify and of course on all of your social media platforms na merong podcast. I'm just really happy kasi this is the first episode of 2025 that I'm actually recording. If you've listened to some of my episodes, they are episodes from the past. Pero ngayon, it's more of, this is really me becoming intentional. And I just really missed you guys. Nakakatuwa na I have this very beautiful set, very beautiful podcast to share with you dahil this is something that I truly missed. And I hope that in this episode, marami kayong matutunan and marami kayong mapulot na mga lessons. So, before anything else, of course, I want to thank you for listening here. If you're still here, if you've been listening to the podcast for a very long time, tapos ngayon lang ulit kayo nakapabalik makinig, then I just want to say that I'm so happy that you're here. If you're new here, then welcome. This is a podcast about all stuff adulting, whether it's relationships with other people, whether it's about relationships with yourself. Ito yung mga topics na gustong-gusto natin pag-usapan dito. And aside from that, of course, this is one of our main goals talaga is to build a podcast and hopefully a community that is just addicted to self-development. So if you're here, probably you clicked on the title dahil nga gusto mo talagang manalo this 2025 and this year ahead. So, for this episode, I'm going to talk about 5 things that you need to do to win in 2025. So, yung iba sa inyo, medyo napansin, medyo nag-lay-low ako, medyo tumahimik ako noong 2024. And it was because I totally feel na 2023 was my year of learning, wherein sobrang dami kong lessons na nakuha, sobrang dami kong insights na nakuha. But 2024 was my year of action. 2024 is my year of doing. Okay? So, last year, wala akong ibang ginawa kundi in-apply lahat ng natutunan ko for the past years that I have been studying personal development. This was the year where I just tried to keep my head, down and just do the actual work that I needed to do. To number 1, get to the next level of my life. Dahil aside from personal development and personal mastery, I also believe that learning about entrepreneurship and how to make more money in life, ito yung mga inaral ko and ginawa ko this past year. And I'm so happy that napuno yung 2024 ng sobrang daming storya na i-share ko sa inyo ngayon. But if I could summarize all the lessons that I have and i-share sa inyo, I would probably sum it up to these 5 points. Kaya, this 2025, if 2023 was the year of thinking, 2024 is the year of doing, 2025 is my year of sharing. Sharing insights, sharing wisdom, sharing more experiences with you guys. So, asahan nyo na starting today and the next weeks, wala akong mamimintes na episode. In fact, I already have a team working with me to make sure that happens. So, let's get into it. In this episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that you need to do to win in 2025. For some of you, this is the year na nagsisimula kayo, you're building your foundation. For some of you, you're just stuck and you just want to unstuck yourself and you want to get to that next level. For some of you, magaling na naman kayo and now you want to scale exponentially. These are the things, the basic things na pag in-apply nyo for sure, maaabot nyo yung next level nyo. Okay? Let's start with the first one. The first one is forgive past versions of yourself. Okay? Isa sa mga natutunan ko, especially in 2024, is that successes are made from the failures that you make. And maraming tao masyadong binubugbog yung sarili nila pag nagkakamali sila. Ay iniisip nila na if they make a mistake, it's what defines them already. Pero hindi nila nakikita na it was actually necessary for them to make a mistake so that they could get to the next level. And for you as well, if you are someone who makes mistakes, congrats, tao ka. But you gotta understand that these mistakes is what will open up new perspective, new awareness sa buhay mo para makapunta sa next level mo. Pero hindi mo magagawa yon if you're just gonna continue beating yourself up for the past mistakes that you have done. So, one of the things that you need to do is really forgive yourself for the mistakes na ginawa mo from 2024, 2023, or maybe even the past years. You just forgive yourself. And ano ba tong forgiving yourself, right? Does this mean that you make amends for all the tao na nasaktan mo? Possibly. If kaya mo silang i-reach out and mag-sorry ka, mag-send ka ng email, magkaroon ka ng closure sa mga bagay-bagay. Maganda yon. Pero kung hindi, you can also just have like a way to release all these negative emotions that are attached to your past experiences. Find a way na kaya na ma-reframe mo yung mga experiences mo na akala mo na nakapag-define sa'yo to make you, not yet where you want to be. But reframe those experiences as if ito yung mga kinailangan mong pagdaanan para mapunta sa kung saan ka dapat makapunta. Okay? So you gotta learn how to forgive yourself. You gotta learn how to let it go. And ako naniniwala ako na kailangan talaga energetically yung pag-release mo ng mga pagkakamali mo in the past. So whether it is verbally saying, I forgive myself, or whether it's writing a apology letter sa mga taong nasaktan mo, or kahit maybe writing an apology letter sa sarili mo, it really helps because you need to have that energetically released. Kailangan talaga mailabas mo yung mga what we call baggages, no, na nagpapabigat sa mga buhay mo. So again, last year for me, it was a year of also constantly forgiving myself. I truly believe na if I have learned how to forgive myself earlier than when I have learned it, I would have probably 10x my success in life. I believe na kaya ganito rin kabilis or kabagal yung pag-achieve ko sa mga bagay-bagay dahil yun sa bilis or sa bagal ng pagpapatawad ko sa sarili ko. So if you want to become successful, you gotta just learn how to deal with those mistakes as if they are necessary. Kasi wala ka naman na magagawa dun eh. Aminin mo, wala na. The past, it's fixed. It will be forever like that. But what can change is your future. And the only way to change your future is to focus on the present moment. Hacks to. Pag natutunan mong patawarin yung sarili mo for the past versions that you were before. Okay? So yun yung una mo kailangan gawin. If you want to win in 2025, you gotta learn how to forgive yourself. Okay? Second, and this is very, very exciting kasi nung natutunan ko to, dito mas naging masaya. Literally, yung level of happiness ng buhay ko, dumoble, trumiple, dahil dito sa hack na to na ginawa ko. So, for the past year, I have been doing this practice and I'm sure if gawin mo to, definitely sasaya ka rin sa buhay mo. So, the second thing you need to do in 2025 is to create your wins list. Okay? Create your wins list. Create your victory sheet. Create your life inventory. Meaning, tignan mo yung mga bagay na nagawa mo sa buhay mo and have a proper inventory for it. Kailangan nakalista yan. So just take an hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe the whole day just to look at and appreciate ano na yung mga bagay na nagawa mo sa buhay mo. Ano na yung mga bagay na naabot mo sa buhay mo na akala mo before, maybe hindi mo siya maaabot or maybe you never thought na makakayanan mo siya. Because let's face it, if you're still here, if you're watching, if you're listening to this, then that means you've won in life. Di ka pa natatalo. And so, there are a lot of mini wins or major wins even na hindi mo siya masyado na-appreciate because you're just trying to get to that next level. But it never ends, And if we're just on that path of continuously, constantly trying to chase for the next big thing, we won't be able to enjoy life. So, ang ginawa ko last year is at the start of the year, I really took the time to write down everything that I have done in my life that I can consider as a win. Okay, so this is a practice that I want you to do. If you're listening to this, go ahead, grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, and then just put in wins list or life inventory or victory sheet. And then write down every single thing na kailangan mong or naabot mo na kahit na hindi mo naman siya in-expect na naabot mo, pero naabot mo pa rin. So, for me, it's, surviving 7 years of college. Na kahit maybe for some, isip na, hindi mo naman natapos, but still, I survived 7 years of college. I made it through. One of my wins is I moved on from a heartbreak. One of my wins is now I can, buy my favorite shoe. Isa sa mga wins ko last year is nakabili ako ng Havaianas. Nagkaroon ako ng first ever Crocs ko. Alam mo yun, yung mga ganong kasimpleng bagay na sometimes we take for granted. You gotta take the time to really appreciate and celebrate it more because positivity attracts more positivity. Gratitude attracts more gratitude. Blessings attracts more blessings in life. Blessings attract more blessings in life. So if you want to have more wins in your life, then you got to focus more on your wins. If you want to have more victories in life, then you got to focus on your victories, your current victories na meron ka na ngayon. If you're always focusing on what you're lacking, then you will continuously have more things that you don't have. But if you have a lot of things that you're grateful for, then you will also attract all the things that you are grateful for. Okay? So that's the second thing that you need to do. You gotta create your wins list.
Parents, this is your cheat code to understanding your gamer kid. This is Keri Kita, Guide for Non-Gamer Parents. I'm Ray.
And I'm Joey. Hardcore gamers, hardcore parents. Let's learn from each other. Dito,
Keri Kita.
After that, okay, the third thing that you need to do is to now start to imagine or reimagine your life. The third thing that you need to do to win in 2025 is to start to write down, very important, write down your most exciting intentions. Okay, so let me break that down into 3 parts, right? Write down your most exciting intentions. Number 1, write it down. Okay, if it's not on paper, it's vapor, meaning it doesn't exist. Hindi siya totoo pag hindi siya nakasulat. Pero once nakasulat na yan, it now becomes a tangible thing that you can see. So you got to write it down. Second is write down the most exciting. Okay, the most exciting, because there will be a lot of things na gugustuhin mo sa buhay mo. No? I wanted to become a basketball player before, pero hindi. I mean, the height, hindi talaga pwede. No? But again, there are so many things that I wanted in life, but I tried to look at ano yung pinaka na-excite ako. Ano yung bagay na kapag pinili ko to, sobrang saya ko lang na gawin. And for me, it was an easy choice, content creation. I really love talking to people. I really love communicating. I really love sharing my message, sharing my insight. Minsan nababad trip na nga yung mga tao sa paligid ko na lagi na lang akong kumukuha ng lesson sa lahat ng nangyayari. But for me, that's something that I truly enjoy. And content creation was one of those things that I could use to express myself. For me, that was really exciting. And since it was exciting, it was not a matter of a job, a task that I needed to do, but it's something that I get to do because I'm grateful na meron akong privilege na pwede ko siyang gawin. Okay, so I'm just really having so much fun with it. Now, the next is intention. It's not a goal, it's an intention. And the difference between a goal and an intention, a goal is like finite. Either naabot mo yung goal mo or hindi. An intention is a continuous effort that you just wanted to make it happen. Pag intention yan, hindi mo alam kung paano, hindi mo alam kung kailan, basta mangyayari siya. Because that's your intention. If you have an intention, medyo mas directed na yung buhay mo. Alam mo na kung bakit ka gumigising, alam mo na kung bakit ka bumabangon, alam mo na kung anong gagawin mo because clear yung intention mo, right? So, you gotta write it down. It needs to be very exciting and it needs to be an intention. Intention lang naman no? So, if intention lang din siya, bakit hindi ka na mag-intend ng malaki? Bakit hindi ka na mag-intend na mangarap ng mas malaki para sa'yo? Okay? It's not a goal. Don't act based on your reality. Act based on where you want to be. Act based on who you want to become. So if you focus on this, promise ko sa'yo, mananalo ka this 2025. Okay? 2024, I did my vision board and I did this. Grabe, ang laking pagbabago ng buhay ko. But also, this year, I also ginawa ko ulit yung vision board ko for the second time around. And this is something na for sure magiging exciting din ng taon ko because I have written down very exciting intentions they want to have in 2025. So, take this time. Maybe after this podcast, puka, sulat mo, ano ba yung mga bagay na gusto mo mangyari for yourself this 2025. Okay? Alright. So, the fourth thing that you need to do to win in 2025. Very important. And this is something na sana maintindihan mo. Okay? Nakuha mo to. Promise ko sa inyo magbabago buhay mo. The fourth thing that you need to do in 2025 is to brainwash yourself into thinking that everything is working out for you. Brainwash yourself into thinking that every single thing is happening for you. Hindi matatalo ang taong ayaw magpatalo. So kung ikaw, sa lahat na nangyayari sa buhay mo, every single day, something happens unexpectedly, a plan doesn't go according to how you planned it, how you've expected it. But if you have brainwashed yourself into thinking that everything that is happening in your life is something that is helping you, lagi kang panalo. And again, winners attract more winners. Wins attract more wins. Positivity attracts more positivity. So if you are looking at if you're looking at the world in a frame that everything is happening the way it needs to happen for your own benefit, for your advantage, magugulat ka na lang na ganun na talaga ang nangyayari. It's really a magic. I always believe that if you have no choice but to win, walang ibang mangyayari kundi mananalo ka talaga, right? But you gotta start brainwashing yourself, right? How do you brainwash yourself? You affirm it every day. A lot of people, a lot of personal development people, and for even marami dyan mga lalaki ayaw ng affirmation. Sure, maybe ayaw nyo, baduy yun, cheesy yun for you. But I have been doing affirmations ever since. If hindi man affirmations, it's like my word of the year, my banner of the year. For me, ganun pa rin. Na dahil ina-affirm ko siya sa sarili ko, nabe-brainwash ko yung sarili ko na ganun nga yung nangyayari for me. And just try it out. No, my request for the things that I'm sharing with you, maybe you can pick just one, you resonate with one. Just try it out. Wala namang mawawala eh. Okay? So again, fourth is you brainwash yourself into believing that everything is happening for you. Right? And so the last one na kailangan mo gawin this 2025 to win is to reach out and appreciate as many people as you can. Following the four things that I have shared with you this 2025, you will achieve a lot of success. But if etong apat lang ang gawin mo and not the fifth one, you will achieve a hollow success. Meaning you will achieve success materialistically, externally, but internally hindi ka pa rin ma-fulfill. Because the only way to fulfill your internal desires is to build amazing relationships around you. So the last thing that you need to do if you want to win this 2025, okay? Plus, this is also a business hack. Di ko na masyadong i-deep dive dito. But if you do this, you will create amazing relationships that you have never expected. Plus, you'll be able to reach out to people that you haven't reached out before. Malay mo, yung message mo lang pala yung hinihintay nila. Malay mo, yung message mo lang pala yung makakatulong sa kanila para ma-motivate sila, ma-inspire sila, or just matulungan sila sa buhay nila. You'll never know, right? So, this thing you need to do is to maybe set some time every day. Try and reach out and mga musta ka lang. No intentions, no agenda. Just to reach out and say, hey, I just thought of you. Just want to say, have a good day. God bless. Like, yun lang. Doesn't need to be anything. Doesn't need to be a phone call. Just reach out and appreciate as many people as you can. If there's people in your life na you're truly grateful for, again, gratitude attracts more gratitude, right? So if you become grateful for these people, you will have more people that you will be grateful for. So just go out there and reach out to as many people as you can. Hacks din, kahit yung mga taong lagi mo nakasama, minsan pag di mo pa verbalize kung gaano mo sila na-appreciate, hindi rin nila matatanggap yon. So, my last point is to reach out and appreciate as many people as you can. Right? So, you do these 5 things, okay? And I promise you, 2025 will not be just any year in your life. This will be the year that will be a full circle year. This will be the year of a very transformative year because this is a year that you have changed your life intentionally. Okay? So, if something resonates with you, if everything resonates with you, then go ahead, just apply it, check it out. But again, I'm just here to really share my experiences, my insights, and whatever connects with you. I would love to hear about it. I know there's a comment section dito sa Spotify. So if something resonates with you, like what's your favorite thing out of these 5, or maybe ano yung isang bagay na i-apply mo agad after listening to this episode, or maybe while you're listening to this episode, then let me know. I'd love to maybe learn about your experience, your insight, and hopefully makakreate din tayo ng episode out of that. But yeah, again, personally, I'm just really happy to be back here creating podcasts for you guys again. And don't worry, we'll have more episodes like this in the future. If you like this episode, please share nyo naman sa social media pages nyo on Instagram. Don't forget to tag me at Alec Cuenca or at Small Talk Podcast. And we also have like TikToks. And by the way, kung nakikinig ka sa Spotify, and alam ko yung mga nakikinig sa Spotify, naka-audio lang, please support nyo naman yung YouTube channel natin. We have started a new YouTube channel, Alec Cuenca Podcast. All the Small Talk episodes will be uploaded there. We have a lot of guests coming up, so abangan nyo yan doon sa channel na yon. Pero please, give it a subscribe, promote it to your friends and family na alam mo makakatulong din tong podcast na to sa kanila. Thank you guys so much. My name is Alec Cuenca. This is Small Talk, small conversations with huge impact. And I will see you guys next episode.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.